Hey, welcome to Glow with Dr. Nicole, and welcome to my channel where we focus on whole person wellness, living your best life, being the best version of yourself, and the cheat code to living well. So, I also throw a little bit of my life in there too, like my journey with Sister Locks, our homeschool journey, etc. If you like the content you see, please subscribe, comment, let's have a chat, and then if you'd like to learn more, feel free to visit my website or drop me a comment and I will get back with you ASAP. Love and blessings. Toodles. Hey, Dr. Nicole here. So welcome. Today we are going to talk about diet and healthy hair. Yes, nutrition plays a huge role in healthy hair. Now, my husband asked me the question, well, what constitutes healthy hair? What constitutes unhealthy hair? And that's a loaded question. But unhealthy hair can be a result of any number of things. It's not just hair loss, but hair loss can have a number of causes. It can be genetic, like female and male pattern baldness, it can be thyroid disease, hormonal imbalances, autoimmune conditions. And all of those things can cause changes and or loss of hair, right? And sometimes you kind of don't know you're in it until you're in it. But what we can always do is make sure our health is on point and our nutrition is on par so that we can live our best life. And of course, when our inside is doing well, then it's often reflective on our outside. And inside means not just nutrition, inside is mental, even though we're not gonna talk about that today, but that's gonna be another video. But inside is definitely nutrition. It's definitely like your mental, your stress management, stress mitigation, all the things, and how you handle life, because life will always life. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so a healthy diet can help your hair stay strong and shiny. Yes, I've been doing a pretty good job lately. See, it's got a little shine. See. I don't always do a good job, but when I do, I try to be on point. So, but what you eat can often influence the changes, not can often, it does influence the changes that you may see in your hair, in your skin, in your nails. And let's be clear, with the time investment and the financial investment in these good locks here, we have to make sure we don't lose any. So I'm like, whatever I need to do, I need to do it. So anyway, I digress. Okay, so here's the first thing. If you are not getting certain nutrients from foods, then you might see the effects in your hair. And oftentimes it might not be something that we notice immediately, like in our skin, if we have a breakout or if our skin is flaky, like we notice that. Your nails, if you notice they're just real thin and papery and they pop off all the time, you notice that. But with your hair, sometimes it takes a little longer to realize that because you might wear a lot of protective styles, or it just might not be something you notice, because oftentimes people don't make the correlation between what you eat and health on the inside and then our hair, which is kind of reflective on the outside. And even though everyone knows they're connected because we're all one body, paying attention to that connection, I think it takes a little extra thought. So, all right, so essential fatty acids and omega-3s play a role in your hair. Most people are like, Doc, what are my essential acids and omega-3s? Okay, everyone knows fish, right? But it's not just all fish, it's fatty fish. So this is your salmon, your mackerel, your tuna, sardines even. Sardines, anyone? Sardine sandwich? I haven't gone to the point of sardine sandwiches. I'm not there yet, work in progress. I might get there one day, I'm just not there yet. But sardine sandwiches are totally a thing. You put your flaxseed oil, your flax seeds, bless you, your flaxseed oil, your flax seeds, your chia seeds, those are all really helpful. Walnuts are a good source. I'm not really a nut person, but on occasion I can do some almonds if they're, flavored and seasoned the right way. But walnuts are good. For my vegans, vegetarians, your soybeans and your tofu and your cruciferous vegetables, which are like your Brussels sprouts and your kale, all the things, broccoli, all the things that give you gas, cruciferous veggies. Yep, they're good for you. So these things, and I'll kind of run down a list in another video, or maybe at the end of this one, depends on how long this ends up being. But those are some of the things. Vitamin B6, vitamin B12, your folic acid, those are the vitamins and nutrients that you need, particularly for the health of your hair. And vegetarians and vegans often have to take additional supplements because oftentimes diet alone will not give you enough, or it may not give you enough. It depends on what your diet is. But because your B12 is included in a lot of meats, poultry, fish, red meat, dairy products. So if you're vegetarian or you're vegan and you're not eating those things, then that means you're kind of missing that natural source of B12. Foods with that provide a major or natural source of B6, things like bananas. Bananas are good. Potatoes, white potatoes, sweet potatoes, spinach, Popeye. My muscle left, but I'm getting it back, okay? Hey, Pooh. Hey, Pooh, what you doing?
I want more bread.
When it comes to folic acid, this you can get with plenty of fruit and vegetables in your diet, particularly the acidic ones. So things like your tomatoes, your citrus fruits, those will give you a really good source of folic acid. And then your whole beans, your lentils, your fortified grains, your whole grains, those will also provide a good amount of folic acid for you as well. So make sure that you are eating those. And then of course your lean meats like your fish, your chicken, your eggs, your soy products, those are great sources of protein. We need protein. And actually, I just recently started, one of my good friends, she's been doing this for years, but adding collagen peptides, there are some studies that are like, yeah, it does better, but think about it. Well, unless you have a history in anatomy and physiology, but collagen is an important, ingredient of our makeup. And so, of course, if we are putting in some collagen, especially as we age, that seems likely that it would help with our hair, our nails, our skin. So I have recently ordered one. It's formulated for women. It's for like prenatal, postnatal breastfeeding, because that's the space I'm in right now, but it's also for outside of those spaces. And so I will let you know how that goes, but I will start that probably today. I think it'll arrive. So I'll let you know how that goes, but that can't hurt, especially if you find the right one. Finding one that's of course organic, grass-fed as the source, because you don't want anything other than that. And it comes from bovine, right? So it's you want grass-fed, and it's going to come from animals. I think they do have vegan or vegetarian ones, I believe, but I'm not really sure. I don't know the specifics of those, so I can look if you all are interested, but I don't know. So I can let you know about that. Okay, and because trace minerals are good for your hair, your skin, your nails, things like your zinc, your magnesium, your biotin, your iron, those are all very important for life, right? For a healthy and full and quality life. And so some people opt for taking a daily multivitamin. Personally, that's not necessarily my favorite. I prefer to grab my things from natural sources. As far as the furthest I will go is Juice Plus. It is a whole food supplement, so it's not necessarily something created by a lab. If you want information, just drop me a line and we can hop on a call and I can kind of tell you all about it, and we can do like a web walk. It's very much so research-based, so you actually see like the processing of how they do it, but you get all these fruits and vegetables that you normally would never eat. Well, that I normally would never eat. Because if we're honest, we all eat typically the same things every week. The same things every week. So it gives you variety, and you get all the benefits of the nutrients and minerals from these different fruits and vegetables without eating them individually. And so they have chewies, which are great for the kids. And it's all like natural fruit pectins and stuff. So it's not like the gelatinous yuck that oftentimes kid vitamins are made out of. And I don't do well with pills, so I do the chewies, okay? But they also have the capsules where you can break them open, you can put them in your smoothie, or you can knock it back and chug it if you want, like my husband does. It's kind of up to you, but it's a great middle of the road. It's a great kind of transition between the two. So that's what we do as opposed to the daily multivitamin. So in conclusion, your fat soluble vitamins, your omega-3 fatty acids, your B complex vitamins, and your iron support hair health. So you need all that stuff to get gorgeous, luscious, healthy locks. So that's the breakdown of like your nutrients and kind of what you need for beautiful, flowing, luscious locks that are thriving. I recently got my retie and it looks great. I got like an A+ from my sister loctician or specialist. She said I did well, so that was good. Do have some shrinkage, of course. It's crazy how much shrinkage, you know. I'm like, gee whiz, really? You know, it's insane, right? But it is what it is, but I still love it. So thank you for tuning into my talk. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line, comment, like, subscribe. I will be putting out more content that is meant to help you and improve your, not just your life, but your quality of life, because we've got a lot of life to live, okay? And in between lifing, there are these beautiful moments that we want to be present to enjoy. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Love and blessings. Toodles.